City of champions, too many hate but can't claim it. Dallas Cowboys, the Maverick Stars, and the Rangers. Come on down to D-Time, you know what make you famous. To walk around rowdy and proud, how could you blame us? So take a time out with Jeff now for your breaking news. Like, subscribe, and comment like you know what to do. New free agents, newest trades, all the sports exclusives. Even if you need a smile, Jeff gon' act a fool. Just sit tight and listen close for your favorite team. Never know what deal just might pop across your screen. Or new injuries, or who just might be out for weeks. Sports predictions, stats on your fantasy. So get your ticket out and double check all your numbers. It's a chance you could've hit the spread over and under. I'm finna be ballin' for the summer with no drama. Jeff, tell them where you coming from.
What up, fellas? What up? What up?
What
Merry
up?
Christmas. About to be a Happy New Year soon. Man, another episode of Time Out with Jeff with the crew, man. Just glad to have y'all back on. First of all, I want to give a shout out. I've been meaning to give a shout out to my boy who did the intro, Be Minority, man. Grew up this cat, man. He did that intro for me, man. So I had to give a shout out to him, man. And see my boy Coach Jeezy, he representing 2022 state championship medal for Soto U, as they call them. This is the second championship, man. So, hey, proud of him. We've been boys for since we 6 years old, man. So, hey, we missing the link tonight. He always talking about everything got to come through the link, but we missing the link in the crew tonight. That's said. So said if you watching as you walking into the American Airlines Center, man, I got something for you. 214. How about them Cowboys? What's up, fellas? Y'all doing all right?
What's going on, fellas? Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And congratulations, Coach.
Oh, appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Y'all doing a big thing.
I don't know if y'all familiar with somebody. He had his headsets on, but they weren't plugged in.
Man, yeah, they was.
They got it.
Oh man.
But now, man, we get close to the end of the season. Got 2 more weeks in NFL season, so it's getting kind of tight. Got this NFL playoff picture, updated version. So we're gonna talk about this playoff picture. Everybody familiar with what the current playoff picture is looking like?
Man,
yep.
It keeps changing.
It change every week.
It changed. It's a couple of changes that happen. So let's start out with the AFC. It's only change in AFC is Jacksonville moved into the 4th spot. But you got your division leaders still Buffalo, KC, Bengals, Jacksonville. Your 3 wild cards are the Ravens, the Chargers, and the Dolphins. And still in the hunt. The teams that still have a fighting chance. You got New England, Jets, Tennessee, the Steel Curtain, and I'm about to say the Oakland Raiders, but they Las Vegas Raiders now. So that's the current playoff picture in the teams that's in the hunt. Let's go. But matter of fact, we'll get a flow to the current new state champion. Second time. Let him start out. He been absent for a couple of weeks.
All I got to say is the surprise to me is Jacksonville. I think the Cowboys that gave them a little juice after their win, and they rolling right now. So I think they're gonna sneak in and get there. Quarterback looking good. So he getting confident. They were worried about him at first. I think he sold them now. So. I like Jacksonville, to creep in there. They ain't gonna do too much, but it's a start.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's pretty much all I got. As far as the surprise for me, and everybody else is kind of what they gonna be.
Well, in addition to that, a couple of things. One, Doug Peterson took your nemesis, Jeff, to the Super Bowl and won with a backup quarterback. If you remember that, right? Beat Tom Brady.
Right.
So, and then for whatever reason, for obvious reason, they fired him, right? Because of that quarterback controversy, whatever. So Trevor Lawrence, when he was on the Urban Meyer didn't, he didn't know how to coach at the pro level. Got fired, whatever the case may be. Now, Doug Peterson's down there. It took a while, what Coach was saying, right? Now, he done caught on since week 9. He been the #1 quarterback in the league since week 9. I mean, like 14, 15 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Mm-hmm.
Leading all, categories, that are for quarterbacks, if you will, statistical category. Important categories, I should say. But, man, the game Monday night, Buffalo-Cincy, is going to be a game. That's going to determine if Cincy wins. That's going to knock KC back to the #1 seed. And it's just going to be the Arrowhead Invitational again, man.
Right.
So.
Ooh.
And speaking there, Cincinnati beat KC already.
3 times.
Yeah.
I don't think Buffalo want that.
With Cincinnati?
No, I'm talking about losing and everything run through KC. I don't think they want that.
Okay, gotcha.
Go back to Kansas City, yeah, that'd be tough.
Because Kansas City, I ain't gonna say they got Denver in the turmoil. They just fired their coach, so Kansas City could put in who's the backup quarterback. They could put him in, and they'll still beat Denver this Sunday coming up. So,
well, he ain't gonna do that because he doesn't want that MVP. But we're gonna get to that in a minute.
So we on the ALC. We got two Steel Curtain fans. Matter of fact, we got 2 fans in the ALC on the live and the rest of NFC teams. But you two terrible tired. Y'all feel like y'all have a shot to sneak in the playoffs?
Well, I think they have a shot, but it's a long shot. We need a lot of help. But as a Steelers fan, I wouldn't mind seeing them win, but long term, I don't want to see them in the playoffs because I know they'll be one and done. We'll get the doors blown off in round 1. I'd rather see them finish the season strong, but miss the playoffs. As we discussed this earlier. So no, I don't want to see them make it. But to answer your question, they do have a chance because they are playing better football.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've made it all the way up to 7 and 8, right there in the thick of things for that last spot. But at the end, I don't think they'll get in.
Yeah, a lot have to break for them because they behind 3 other teams that's in the hunt. So a lot of things have to break. One of all that funky. This team lose, we win, this team tie.
Mm-hmm.
So, so it's just a lot of stuff that have to break their way because they can't win the division. It's hard to win the division. They won't win the division. So yeah.
Yo, man, you have 5 teams vying for that 7th seed. Because when you look at it, in the hunt, 4 teams are 7 and 8, and we're one of the 4. Right? And we got to play, Browns may have packed in, but we got, the Ravens. So they done already made, don't know what they're going to do. So, but, I'm somewhat with Chris. I want to see us win. I would like to see us go to the playoffs, but I wouldn't be upset if we don't go to the playoffs.
Right. That makes sense. Rob, any thoughts on ALC?
Yeah, that Miami Dolphins. What y'all think, man? It just
they off, man.
With Tua getting hurt,
they might not get in.
Like, come on, bro.
They got a tough game against the Patriots this weekend.
I know that
Uh,
game ain't gonna be easy.
Well, that
right.
yeah, and they in the same division, so
Mhm.
it's it's about to get tight. It's about to
And they
get
what they
tight.
on a what 4-5 game losing streak too?
Yeah,
I
4 games.
believe so. Yeah,
And
Yeah,
10,
4 games.
isn't Teddy Bridgewater the backup?
yeah,
Yep.
matter of
Yes.
fact, he might be starting this weekend. They said.
Yep.
Yep.
More,
Yep.
yeah, more than likely he will be starting.
right,
Yep.
right. So they got the Pats and they got the Jets to end the season. So I don't
They'll
know.
probably lose. Jeff, I think they'll probably lose to New England, but beat the Jets to close the season out.
Okay.
The Jets have a good defense though.
If their quarterback situation
Oh
is
yeah.
Mike
getting
White gonna
real
Mike.
shaky.
I don't know if you saw it, Chris. Mike White is gonna start, and they Zach Wilson not gonna get a helmet, and Flacco gonna be the second quarterback.
Wow. See, they
He telling the
paying
truth.
musical chairs at quarterback.
So
Wow.
so so the Patriots got Buffalo to end the season, and so basically Miami and New England can end with the same record, and Miami will go in. So they end with the same record as Miami going in, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think they hold tie break.
Okay, so long as they finish 1-1, and long as New England don't win out, Miami is in the playoffs. But maybe Bridgewater might go in the playoffs and start if they roll with him in the playoffs and sit to, and he might parlay that into another playoff. I mean, not a playoff, a start position. Hey, who knows?
Yeah.
But I think Aaron Rodgers say Tua might just need to sit out, man, and this is second concussion, man. So I don't know if the dude needs to play again. That's dangerous.
It sure is.
Two concussions in one season. That's dangerous. Well, final thoughts on AFC. Who you got?
Man, that the Buffalo Cincy game, that's really gonna dictate, man, how the playoffs really gonna shape out. Because if Cincinnati beat Buffalo, KC the #1 seed,
Right.
man, or if Buffalo wins, then everybody gotta go through Buffalo with that blizzard.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
So that game right there is gonna be mighty, man. Monday night.
Yeah. KC got the Raiders to close out the season, so it could go through KC.
Yeah.
Could go through
So
KC.
as we stand, who are the 4 and 5 matchup?
Jacksonville and Ravens.
Jacksonville Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville will beat them.
Yep.
Yeah. The Ravens offense is terrible, even with Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he done shut it down for the year or two.
I do too.
You don't think so you think they'll go up to Baltimore and upset them, huh? Well, no, they'll get a home field. It'll be in Duville. It'll be in Duville.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Because Jacksonville win the division. They have a losing record, possibly.
Well, wait a minute. Jacksonville is also no. Cincinnati will be the AFC North champs, correct?
Yeah, but Jacksonville is the 4th seed.
Jacksonville 4 seed. So
Because Cincinnati is 11-4.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Jacksonville they'll beat Baltimore.
Cincinnati would face off with
Chargers.
more than likely.
Yeah. Chargers.
That'll be a good matchup.
That'd be a great matchup, man.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good game.
Okay. Well, hey, that's the AFC. It's not too much over there. I hate on this NFC. My boy said Colin out here, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about this NFC, man. We all know Philly still in the 1 seed with Minnesota, San Fran, Tampa Bay, other division leaders. Wild card is the Dallas Cowboys, New York Football Giants, and the Commanders. And then in the hunt, we got Seattle, Detroit, Green Bay at 7 and 8, and Carolina and New Orleans at 6 and 9. Just throw it out there. Tampa Bay only has to win against Carolina Sunday, and they clinch the NFC South. Do they win it?
Where they playing it?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay lost the first matchup with Carolina starting PJ Walker at quarterback. This time around, Sam Donald will be starting.
It was 21-3 score.
21-3 first time around. Carolina went for over 300 yards rushing against the Detroit Lions this past weekend.
Yes.
And won pretty big. Won by 14. 37-23.
37-23.
Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about Carolina, because I don't know if you guys heard, but J.C. Horn, he broke his wrist. And so they signed Josh Norman and put him on the practice
squad. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw they were talking about Josh Norman. I say, boy, they desperate times call for desperate men.
Yeah, man.
I would have called Sherman. I would not call Norman.
Man, Sherman not coming out of retirement for whatever he is. Play for a 6-9 team right now.
It's crazy because J.C. Horn, he broke his leg last year. Now he broke his wrist this year.
Yeah, I saw the play that happened though.
Man,
he better put a cast on that thing and get on back out there.
Man, for real.
But I look at it, man. I think the NFL they want to have one top-notch quarterback. Even though he's a shell of himself right now, it just wouldn't be right if Brady and Rodgers not in the playoffs. That's just me. I feel like the referees might keep the game close enough for Brady to win it at the end. And it's gonna be a call here or there against Carolina, man, because the playoffs right now has no quarterbacks that are future Hall of Famers in it right now in the NFC. Rodgers possibly not going. He got a long shot, and then Brady is the other quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
How crazy would that be to not have a playoffs in the NFC without Brady or Rodgers in it?
How about having a Pro Bowl without one of them in it?
see, he jumping ahead. He jumping ahead. Y'all got to wait for that. That was gonna be juicy. That's gonna be juicy. But
hey Jeff. So if Carolina beats Tampa Bay,
if Carolina,
do they have to win the week after too?
I think they just have to win out.
They gotta win out.
Yeah, they win out. They'll be in.
Okay.
And Tampa Bay just need to win then this weekend because that'll be a division game.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how New Orleans gets in because they're in that same division. They at 6-9 as well. They under Carolina. I'm pretty sure they have to win out and something with Carolina because they play Carolina. That's the thing. New Orleans plays Carolina. So New Orleans wins out. And I think maybe Tampa Bay maybe lose one or two. New Orleans gets in, so they got a lot to do. So I think Carolina gets it. But I'm gonna tell you, be watching closely on that game against Tampa Bay and Carolina. If it's close, are
the refs gonna do something? You think
it's gonna be some calls that you gonna be like, hey, that wasn't pass interference, that wasn't holding. That wasn't legal contact, none of that. To keep the drive alive for Tom Brady to get down and make the playoffs, man.
Well, Jeff, they've been doing that for the past 15 years with Tom Brady.
20 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we go back to the Tuck rule on that.
Oh man,
Look, he's not gonna take
his entire career.
That's why you can't touch the quarterback now. All that because of Tom Brady.
Look.
So do we all agree or disagree that the NFC standings stay the same? Do the whole NFC East make the playoffs?
No, I think first of all, going back to Tampa, I think Brady and company will get the win this weekend and get that last spot.
No, they'll get the fourth spot. They'll win the division.
I'm sorry, not the last spot. 8th spot. They'll win the division, but I don't think the Redskins make it in. I think the Giants make it, but not the Redskins.
I think it's either going to be the Lions or the Packers.
Yeah, the Lions and the Packers. That's what I said.
Yes.
They'll have the Packers have to jump both the Lions and Seattle.
See, all the Packers need. If the Packers win the last two,
Green Bay play Minnesota, and they play Detroit. The end of the season.
Wow.
I think they can get both of them.
And they both at home too. They both in Green Bay.
Right. I think they can get both of them.
And all they need is Washington to lose one game. If Washington lose one game, Green Bay win both, they in.
Hey, and also if Minnesota lose by default, Philly gets the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Now Philly still got the win.
Not if Minnesota lose.
You must forget if Philadelphia lose out, we win out, we get the number 1 seed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Philly got to win out.
We're 11-4. If we win out, we'll be 13-4. If Philly lose out, they'll be 13-4. We'll have a better division record. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it sounds, it's hard to imagine. And it's a long shot. It's a long shot. It's a long shot, but as my man Kevin Garnett was said after the championship, anything's possible.
Jeff, that shot is just as good as the Steelers' chances of getting in.
But you know what? I'm kind of on the borderline of wanting to have the number 1 seed because we've been there, done that, man. Where we had it, and then when the playoffs start, then we get beat. So I'm kind of I'd rather kind of play and kind of get going.
Man, y'all could be the 1 seed, the 2 seed, the 3rd seed, the 5th seed, 6th seed. It don't matter. 27 years now, you haven't made it to the NFC Championship game. Regardless of seeding, Doc. Just to put context to it.
That's all right. Hey, I want to play. I want to play that first game.
I would rather play that first game.
Yeah, I want that first game. You know what I'm saying? Get those players, especially players that haven't been in the playoffs, some of our rookies and guys like that, I want those guys to get their feet wet, man, and get going. So that's how I see it. But hey, if we somehow get to see, we just roll with it. But I mean, like I said, it's a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I told you, I think a couple weeks ago, last week, I don't know if y'all heard me, Rob and Larry, Chris. This is just my bold prediction. I say the NFC East, the whole NFC East makes the playoffs, and then the whole NFC East will be in the division around the playoffs, playing one another. We'll be in the Final Four, and that's just my bold prediction.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think the Redskins gonna get in though. But
yeah, I don't see nobody. I don't see one of those 6 or 7 seeds beating the 49ers.
The Giants can beat the 49ers at the 6th seed. Barkley can have a field day by himself. And the defensive coordinator for the Giants, Wink Martindale, he can throw some things at Brock Purdy that he ain't never seen that had that guy out there. That's just what I'm thinking. That eventually somebody's gonna show him he's a rookie. It's gonna be a D coordinator that's gonna show him why he's a rookie. With all the weapons he has at his disposal, somebody's gonna show him why he's a rookie. I mean, he's playing too good right now, and his little Cinderella slipper go fall off eventually.
Hey, New York do have a history though of as the number 6 seed getting in and going to the Super Bowl.
Right about that, Robert. People don't realize that New York is scary when they get in the playoffs.
Yeah. The Eli Manning, Jason Tuck, Justin Tuck,
Michael
the dude
Strahan
that
ain't
caught the
coming through
ball
the
They all
doors, dog.
ain't coming through that
They
door.
got who?
They ain't coming.
Hey,
Lawrence Taylor, none of them.
Oh,
OC Human Yora, they not coming through
yo,
that door.
Plexico Burris, they not coming through the door,
hey,
dog.
say, listen.
Hey.
Hey, y'all don't believe in Jalen Smith. He gonna do the swipe.
Yeah, Jalen Smith, man. I'm just saying.
Jalen Smith gonna do the swipe. I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. But the
Yeah.
reason why I say that because Minnesota could be upset by like if Washington get in. Washington get upset them,
Yeah.
easily. That's why I say that. Washington could upset Minnesota because they shaky as well. They real shaky. So we'll see. So my only thing I see, you said, Chris, you say Washington don't make it. I say Tampa Bay don't make it. That's my only change.
Ooh.
I say Carolina get that NFC South. That's what I'm thinking.
So, Jeff, now
Yeah.
are you speaking on those as a Cowboy fan not wanting to see Brady in week one?
No. You know why I want to see Brady? Because as a fan, I don't want him to have a perfect record in his career against Dallas. So I would love for him to make it. I want to see it because I had said once he came out of retirement and we played them first game of the season, I said, oh, he should have retired because now we go get that win against him. But now we get another opportunity if he make the playoffs. But I just think Carolina playing good football, man, and Tampa Bay not, man. They squeaked out against the darn Cardinals, man.
They should have beat him too.
Yeah, the Cardinals should have beat them. They fumbled late in the game off a routine handoff. They gave Tampa Bay back the ball, man, and then Tampa Bay just been struggling, man. And Carolina been playing good football. That's why I say they'll probably beat them. And then like I said, they won with PJ Walker the first time. Carolina when they beat him. Now Sam Darnold, he not a world beater, but he's a lot better than PJ Walker. So that's why I say Carolina probably will. And they got a running game. Now to be honest with you, we struggle with the run. That might be somebody we don't want to see as Carolina in the first round.
I was going to say that. Yeah, that's somebody we might not want to see.
So we might would rather want to see Tampa Bay as Cowboys. I know Leonard Fournette can run the ball, but I mean, Carolina got some backs, man. They went for 300 plus, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You ain't just going for 300 plus rushing yards in the NFL just with ease. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think in the playoff situation though, you do need some type of star players. Carolina don't have anybody.
Right.
I think the lights would be too bright for them if they would end up making the playoffs. I think they'll get the doors blown off them, honestly.
Yeah, and they'll have home field regardless because they'll win the South. Like Dallas have to go on the road to either Tampa Bay or Carolina just because they got the division. I think that's something they need to change. I think we talked about that last time, huh, Bill? That's something that needs to change, like in the next CBA or something, man. Just because you win your division don't mean you get a home game because you could be 7-9, 8-9, and get it. No, that ain't fair.
You remember the NBA did that? They used to have that. They changed it.
Okay.
NBA did that. They changed it because of it.
Well,
hold up. Let me throw one more thing in there.
Okay.
If Tampa Bay wasn't to make it, I would rather see the Saints make it. If they win out,
just don't. Damn, you threw that in my face, huh?
No, for real. I would rather see the Saints because at least, I mean, they got the what they call him, red gun or whatever they call him, Dalton.
Oh, Andy Dalton.
Oh, Andy
Still
Dalton.
have Kamara.
Wow.
They got a good defense. They will be much more scary of an opponent than Carolina. Look, Steve Smith ain't walking
But
through that door.
Carolina got a way better defense than the Saints, though. We just don't have a quarterback. That's our only issue. We don't have no quarterback. It's been like that for 3 years.
Neither does Carolina.
Shoot, Winston better than Darnold, even though he's 30 for 30. But you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have Winston than Darnold.
Well,
we haven't
that's
had a
true.
quarterback in 3 years. In 3 years.
Tampa, the Saints also had Tampa beat on Monday night.
Yeah, they did.
A couple of weeks ago. That game was over. They did some stupid stuff toward the end of that game.
I don't know. But
that was just a little nugget that I threw in there at the end.
Right. Well, MVP race.
Whew.
The question is, who wins it? And also, did Jalen Hurts hurt himself by not playing this week?
I think if I can go first, that badass yellow boy, Magic Mahomes, that dude right there, not only did he throw for 2 touchdowns, when he ran and then dove for that other touchdown, that pretty much sealed the deal for him because Jalen Hurts was like. Now, Vegas Insiders got Joe Burrow's number 2.
Yeah.
For NFL MVP odds, and Hurts has gone to 3.
I think did he actually go to 4? Because on one of the odds I saw, I got him written down as 4 now.
Really?
I was looking at NFL. I mean, I'm looking at Vegas Insiders.
Okay, but so yeah, but on one of the odds makers I seen,
Right.
They got Josh Allen at 3 on the one I seen.
Okay. Yeah. So, but since he was idle, Jalen Hurts was idle. Then Burrow threw for 4 touchdowns, 375 yards. You know, but Patrick Mahomes threw 2 touchdowns and ran for 1. And he just a highlight reel every time he scores or throw a pass or how he throws the pass. You know, hands down, bro. That's my opinion.
What you got? I see you, Larry. I see you got that look on your face.
Oh no, you know mine. I was just on the fact that you idle, but you just, you know what I'm saying, you just drop, like, throw him out the way. I mean, he got the best record. Look where they was at last year, and look where they at now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He a big part of that. But he missed 1 week, and then he out the race. That's what I don't get. That's why I was checking my head. But I do agree. What's the name is a highlight reel? I mean, it ain't nothing new, but when he stuck that ball out and it just touched that pylon, like, yeah, that might have just sealed the deal.
And on top of that, look at this. He has 460 more passing yards and leads the league with 37 TD passes. So
who you talking about?
Patrick Mahomes. He has 460 more passing yards than the next man and 37 touchdowns.
Man, this dude is gonna throw over 5,000 yards and over 40 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, he at 4,700 right now, 47.7.
Right.
Yeah.
The last time we talked, he was at 4160.
Right.
And that was just a week or two ago.
Right.
So, and he was at 33 touchdowns the last time we talked. He had 37. And he ain't threw a pick. He's still at the same 11 picks.
And he don't have Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I was gonna say he don't even have a number 1 receiver.
That's what's crazy.
He went to KC barbecue spot, man, and got some wide receivers. He went to KC barbecue joint, got some wide receivers. I mean, you know, look what happened when Tyreek Hill went to Miami. Look what happened when, you know, A.J. Brown went to Philly. Look what happened to when Stephon Diggs went to Buffalo.
Right.
You take away all what he got, dog, from the wide receiver perspective, and he still leads the league by 400 plus yards and passing yards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doing it with smoking mirrors, bro. He playing a shell game at quarterback.
See, depending on how the voters, how they look at everything, and they look at like, okay, if you took Mahomes off of KC and put Hurts on KC, you know, I think they look at things like that. How would KC be? Or if you put Mahomes with Philly, how much better would Philly be with the weapons that Jalen Hurts got? See, that's how a lot of voters probably look at it. You know?
15-0.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, I agree with you on that.
Because, hey, Jeff, Patrick Mahomes' defense is ranked what?
I don't think they
20 something.
Probably.
Yeah, they not top. They not top.
You know,
Philly's up there, but Kansas City's not.
Right. Imagine if he just had an average defense, just average, hovering around 13, 14, 15.
Right.
Hey.
Let's see what they rank. Oh, I don't know what they rank. Oh, they rank 22.
That ain't good.
Better than last year.
But see, Jonathan, what we looking at is he got a terrible defense and he's still doing what he's doing. Whereas Jalen Hurts got
a defense and an offense.
Yeah, offense.
But great
and a running game.
Great quarterbacks always had to do that. Shoot, Aaron Rodgers always had a garbage defense, but he always had to keep winning games for him.
Mm-hmm.
So
a couple weeks ago, we all threw out our votes out there. Do your votes stay the same?
Yes.
Mine stay the same.
Yes, mine do.
I know Robert stayed the same. He got Patrick Mahomes in his fantasy.
Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, first take. They were saying that Justin Jefferson should be a candidate. Y'all agree?
For the MVP?
Yeah.
I mean,
Offensive player of the year.
Offense
Now for the next thing we talk about, but MVP, it's typically gonna go to a quarterback. I mean, it's hard for another position to win MVP award.
That quarterback says height, man, and touches the ball every single offensive play, man. He make the offense go, that quarterback.
Yeah, okay.
Because you got some years where you gonna have quarterbacks throw for 40 plus touchdowns and maybe 10 interceptions, 5,000 yards, and they win in 10, 11, 12 games, 13 games a year. So it's just gonna be hard to beat a quarterback out.
See, guys, I think Hurst should still get it because it's not like he played bad. He got hurt and will probably only miss one game. Then you look at the media and the voters will look at, well, Patrick Mahomes, he's supposed to do that. He does that every year. And you can get lost in that. But Jalen Hurts is coming kind of like out of left field with the way he's playing. And when he comes back, I think he'll put up the same type of numbers as he would have throughout the season. So I think he should still get it, and he still will get my vote.
I'm gonna push on that. They played the Cowboys and turned the ball over 4 times and put up 34 points with a backup quarterback, and could have had a chance to win had they got that fumble. I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, so are you falling under the Michael Parsons? Is it the team or is it him?
No, I'm saying it's Jalen Hurts making that. He's the one who's churning that wheel. I'm just saying by him being idle and then that happened. No, it's not a system. Minshew cannot do what Jalen Hurts can do because he's limited. Because if Jalen Hurts would have been there, the Cowboys would have got blown out, right? Because they would have been running the ball more, having that clock, sideline, stuff like that. Other things that come into the equation. But by him being idle and they put up 34 points still with 4 turnovers, that didn't help in terms of MVP, not the system.
Yeah, I think it'll be like LeBron.
When we look at it like this though, you say the turnovers. You say they would have been running the ball, right? Well, on 2 of the turnovers, they were running the ball. One, the running back, he fumbled. The next one, he got it stripped out his. So that Jalen Hurts done. I get on 2 turnovers. He may not have thrown 2 picks. But we'll leave the fumbles in there because that was the running back. He fumbled getting the ball. He had the perfect pocket, like you're taught in little league football. He had his pocket, and he fumbled. And then on the next one, he got it stripped because he ain't got it tight enough. But I'm gonna say this about Hurts. I don't think he plays this weekend because I think that shoulder injury is a lot more serious than they putting on. And if he don't play this weekend, he could kiss the MVP bye-bye.
Yeah, I agree with that. If he misses 2 weeks in a row and then Pat Mahomes does what he does, yeah. Then I have to, yeah.
Now on the flip side of this, if he plays this weekend and the Saints make him look average, because the Saints defense, they'll play lights out. They could be ranked 29th in the league in defense, and they'll get out there and play lights out and pick you out 3 or 4 times. Where they playing at?
Mm-hmm. It's in Philly.
It's in Philly.
Oh well.
Bye-bye Saints.
But what I'm saying,
they ain't got a chance.
No, I'm saying like if they make him look average, that's 2 ways he could lose the race. If he don't play this week, or if he come back and play and he doesn't look as good against a 6-9 Saints team. So that's what I'm saying. He kind of in a lose situation, in my opinion, by missing this week against the Cowboys, because that was a big game for him, the Cowboy game. That was gonna be a big game for his MVP candidacy.
And we discussed that. If you remember, we discussed that. It was going to be a make or break MVP.
Right.
Race.
We did.
Yeah, and that hurt him. I know he's kind of hurt and down. I know the ultimate goal is to win the Super Bowl, but as a player, you have your accolades that you want to accomplish throughout your career. And so that would have been a statement game for him. And he missed the chance on it.
One thing I said about that, guys, that's what happened when you're a running quarterback. You got a chance on getting hurt on any foot. So that's part of the game.
Yeah.
He running quarterback.
And Robert, his frame is not as big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Ain't no sorry for him.
Yeah, he ain't got as big a frame. So hopefully that shoulder injury, and it's his throwing shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's just going on. So we don't know. But final thoughts? No final thoughts, are we? On the MVP? No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where we going first? Offensive, defensive player of the year.
Offense.
All right, let's hear it. Offensive player of the year. I'm gonna give you the list that they got out there that they throwing out there. And if you got anybody that you think need to be added, you can throw it in there.
Okay.
Offense: Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts, Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, and Christian McCaffrey. That's
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I have Justin Jefferson, and man, closing in is Josh Jacobs, man.
Yeah.
But Justin Jefferson.
Because the MVP is going to a quarterback. We all know that. So they're gonna give the offensive player to a position player, a skill position player, running back or receiver.
So you don't think if Mahomes win NFL, MVP, you don't think they'll feel bad and give
Hurt.
Jalen Hurts offensive player?
I said that earlier, Coach Easy. I said that earlier, and then after thinking about it, pondering the thought, what Chris just said, they're gonna give it to a skilled position player, wide receiver, running back.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, okay. If they do that, then I'll have to go with Jefferson as well. He doing some things, good this year. So
Yeah, I would go with Jefferson to win it.
mm-hmm.
That'll be my pick, Justin Jefferson. And like I said, only two players that's in the running forward that's in the MVP race is Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. So whichever one don't get MVP, the other one probably get Offensive Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know how they do that. The Heisman, one of them win some trophy, and then the other one win the Heisman. It go either or. They don't really win both.
Right.
So yeah.
Robert, that's what you got Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, that's what I'm with, Justin Jefferson. Yep.
All right, well, no arguments on that. Let's say talk about this defensive player of the year. And I'm gonna tell you, all the players that I got down is they you got 1, 2, 3, you got 5 edge players, a linebacker, because they consider Parsons a linebacker, a D tackle, and 1 safety.
Gone name.
Nick Bosa, Michael Parsons, Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, Chris Jones, Matthew Judon, Hassan Reddick, and Lena Hufanga for San Fran. That's the safety.
Well, when we had this talk earlier about the Pro Bowl list, and I was like, Myles Garrett, let me look at his stats because I ain't heard or seen nothing about him. But if you look at his stats, he got some sacks. Now they some quiet sacks, but he up there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that one. But you know me, he done fell off though. If you ask me, the last couple of games, but I'm a ride with Parsons. I mean, he hot. He was hot, but he done cooled all the way off now. So I'm kind of I'm kind of iffy on it now.
So B, I see you look. Do you want to hear the stats of the players, or you just go off?
Oh, dog, I already know it's Nick Bosa, dog. Man, Michael Parsons like hot coffee in the morning in a ceramic cup. It's hot at first. But after about 20 minutes, it gets cold.
It's cold, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, dog.
He putting it in a spaghetti cup.
Wow. Yeah, he be like coffee in a ceramic cup, dog. Yeah, hot at first, dog, but when you let it sit for about 15, 20 minutes, it gets cold. He been quiet these last 3 of the last 4 games, man.
So do you think though is it just his play, or you think it's something that the offense is doing to him?
They blocking him. That's
Both,
what they're doing.
Right. Scheme, and like even he admitted it on that same podcast that he was on with Von Miller.
Yeah.
When is it Jalen Hurts of the system, he also mentioned that, man, it's war in the trenches, right? He mentioned that, man, bro, man, when they coming at me, I mean, what can I do?
Right.
Right?
Billy and you guys, you know how the NFL is. They're gonna take away what you do best. So Michael Parsons and any other guy that's in his first, second year in the league, they got to come up with a counter move. Now,
Yeah.
see, he got a little hesitation, little move he's working on now. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he kind of run and then
Kind of like like a little pause.
yeah,
So he got to count. He got to come up with a counter because everybody's saying, okay, you're a speed rusher. We're gonna take that away, and
Mm-hmm.
then they'll run some in the flat on his side. So he has to make a choice, rush or drop. So that's how they neutralizing him. So he got to come up with a way to beat a double team, beat chip blocks, have a counter move, and things like that. See, I see they moving him in the middle, they moving him left, right, trying to get a matchup. But it's the NFL. They staying up late at night to figure out how to stop you.
Right. And you saw what your coach did when Philly was driving, he called a timeout so they can get a breather. And then
yeah,
on that last one, they rushed him and forced Minshew to hurry the ball on the throw.
right.
You know what I mean? Because they were going downfield. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that's another thing, man. So, but now Nick Bosa, man, he been consistent week in, week out, man.
Yeah, he got 17 and a half sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now he don't have as many as tackles, 48, but you know, he got 17 and a half sacks. Now Matthew Judon got 15 and a half with 56 total tackles and 22 assisted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with New England. So, but more like it's really a two-player race out of Bosa and Parson, and depending on when they vote, you know, like I said, but Mike, right now it'll have to take two big, huge games for Parsons to like bump up, you know. But I think it's going to Nick Bosa, and that's who I would pick, you know, regardless of who I'm a fan of, I would pick Bosa. But the crazy thing about it, man, I don't think in 2 years, you know, Michael Parsons don't have an interception either to his credit.
Well, he's not as well rounded as say T.J. Watt.
Well,
who we should have drafted, you know, but I'm still upset about that darn Taco Charlton. That's who Jeezy, Laren, and Robert wanted to draft. They wanted Taco Charlton.
No, when we first
uh,
got him, you know, I talked bad about him. You know I did.
Robert wanted Ron Ryan wanted Taco Charlton so bad.
Hey, and the funny thing about it, he was on the Steelers roster at one point.
He sure was.
Hey,
money and time.
Say, man, we should have had TJ Watt, and you know what? And I'm not saying we might have had Parsons right now, but just think how scary our defense would be with TJ Watt and Michael Parsons on coming off edges on each side, like because I think it was Ryan Marinelli. He'd say he didn't like certain guys. I'm like, man, I don't care what you like. It's about a football player. Can he play football? You know, we'll figure out his fit later.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully TJ Watt will get tired of playing with y'all one day and
man, you know our organization, Doc. You know the Steelers organization, how we take care of our players.
Hey, don't waste his years like JJ Watt. That's JJ Watt got his years wasted. So his brother just like, I'm just gonna retire. Houston Texans wasted his years, man.
Yeah, he sure did. He announced his retirement today, didn't he?
Oh, him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not. I mean, yeah. he ain't go. I guess he ain't gonna chase a ring. I think he did that with Arizona when, Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, but everybody hurt right now, so guess he gonna go on hang it up.
Yeah. But
So Jonathan, you got
my vote. Bosa gets my vote.
Who got everybody got Bosa? All six got Bosa?
Yeah, I got both too.
No, I'm riding with Parsons.
Now I will say this, guys. Parsons, man, he came in the league as a linebacker, so he's still learning his position, on the DN. So
yeah,
I know
you're
right about that, Rob, because his rookie year, remember, who was that got hurt for us, and he played edge out of necessity.
Yeah, that was it DeMarcus Lawrence?
DeMarcus Lawrence, he just started wreaking havoc as an edge rusher, and they said, well, we just gonna leave him there.
Yeah,
but the thing is gonna come up for Jerry Jones and Steven is how you gonna pay him because edge rushers, they get paid a little different than linebackers. The pay is different. The franchise tag is different. That's gonna be the kicker right there. How do you pay him?
When does this contract up?
He got 3 more years.
Okay.
Because it's just he 5 years as a first round pick. So we got some time,
Wait, y'all gonna hear it first. In 3 years, he'll be another team. Jerry gonna let LSU.
You know what? Jerry go franchise tag him before he'll franchise tag before he let him go.
Yeah.
And then he'll franchise tag him, and then he could do it for what, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
He'll keep franchise tagging until unless it's another player on the roster that he know he don't want to lose, and he got to make a choice.
Man, he got paid Trayvon Diggs and Michael Parsons, but he better lock up Michael Parsons.
Well, see, Diggs is a second round pick, so he'll come up first. See, Parsons was a first round pick, so he got that 5th year option.
Yeah, but he needs to lock them up. He needs to lock Parsons up before you lock up Diggs, though. In my opinion,
he gonna let him go. I'm telling you, he gonna let him go.
See, he'll let Diggs go. He'll let Diggs go because he'll feel like I found Diggs. I can go find another cornerback. That's just
I think they keep both of them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep both of them.
Me personally, but it's just you just don't want to play with fire though.
I think they'll keep both of them and let Zeke money eventually gonna come off Dallas's books
real quick.
Zeke don't have no more guaranteed money, so he good
after this year, right?
I think we go franchise tag Parsons this year. If we can't sign him outright, we go franchise tag him.
So when is the number 20? I can't think of his name. When is his
that's Parsons. I mean not Pollard. He coming up. He coming up this year, I think.
Yeah.
So I think we'll franchise tag him. So we franchise tag Dalton Schultz. We not go franchise tag him again. If we can't sign Pollard to a deal that like they say, Stevie Jones say that we comfortable with, cap boy, we'll franchise tag Pollard.
I think Jeff, after the third year, after the third season is when they're gonna lock in Parsons and Diggs after the third season.
Yeah. Well, and the cap's supposed to go up too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the salary cap's supposed to go up, so that's gonna help.
Right.
And then after we win this Super Bowl, our revenue gonna go up even more.
This dude still believe in Santa Claus, Chris.
Hey,
this dude still believe in Kris Kringle, dog.
Hey, well, I'm gonna tell you what, and Rob and Larry, they know I have Super Bowl parties. So unless y'all just go want to watch it with the steel curtain fans, just to wear y'all jerseys with each other. When we in the Super Bowl, I will invite y'all to our home, and y'all can watch it with the Cowboy fans. You can wear your jersey. You can wear your jersey, but you're invited to the Super Bowl party.
Something tells me you're gonna be watching just like us.
You're not going to San Francisco or to Philly and beating them, Doc.
You know what? Say, man, y'all don't y'all go into the New Year. Hey, I need y'all to, right now. Y'all need to start writing y'all New Year's resolution. Thou shalt not hate on the Cowboys.
Now with Dak Prescott, you ain't going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, man. Well, on that note, let's talk about this Pro Bowl list. Let's talk about this Pro Bowl list. Who want first? Because this one gonna be a little interesting.
Man, the quarterbacks, it looks weird, especially in the NFC. No Brady, no Rodgers, like we talked about. It looks weird. But another thing that stood out with me is it just well, we've been knowing this all along. It's just a popularity contest because even my boy T.J. Watt, he had no business in the Pro Bowl this year
at all. The dude
but
missed like 5 or 6 games, bro.
Yes, and his teammate who has I don't know 10, 11 sacks, he didn't make
Highsmith.
it. Yes. The guy in Philly, Javon Hargrave, leads defensive tackles in sacks. Didn't make the Pro Bowl. So then Aaron Donald,
Should not
he
have
made
been
the
in the
Pro
Pro
Bowl.
Bowl.
Come on,
Wow.
like
He made the Pro Bowl, bro?
Yeah, he'll
yes,
start.
Wow.
yes,
Wow.
He just coming off of what though?
A Super
a
Bowl.
Super
Exactly.
Bowl. But this not supposed to be about
But
last
that was
year.
Super Bowl 2021. This is about your play in 2022. When was the last time he done played a game?
Right?
How can you make the Pro Bowl and you play half the season?
And when you played, I watched about 3 Ram games this year. I didn't see him.
That's what I was asking Jeff. What are we going by? What are they going by? Do the fans vote, or like do the coaches vote? Like what?
I think the fans vote. The fans vote and the coaches vote as well. So I don't know which one has the most weight to it, but it just to throw it out there like this, like in basketball, we'll throw this out there. Just remember Yao Ming used to get the most votes for the All-Star game because China got what 1 billion people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where most his fan votes was coming from. So he would go always make the All-Star game. So that's just the thing. Like with the Pro Bowl, these fans they got a favorite player they like, they go vote for him, and then these coaches. Now me personally, I don't think the coaches probably voted so much for like the Aaron Donalds and the T.J. Watts, but the fans did.
But this was okay. So you saying the fans, I get it, and you know where I'm finna go with this. You mean to tell me the fans like Geno Smith more than they do Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? You see what I'm saying? You can't tell me Brady got more passing yards. They got the same amount of TDs, and I think Brady got more interceptions. I think. Let me see.
So
they got the same interceptions.
I got Geno stats up. He got almost 4,000 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, with 102.9 QB rating.
Okay,
that's good.
Now read off Brady's.
Tom Brady, okay. Tom Brady has
over 4.
Yeah, he got 41-78, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 87.9 QB rating.
But he didn't make it.
You know why didn't Tom Brady probably make it? because of just his overall play, how he's looked this season, and fans like probably like I'm not gonna vote for Brady. That's probably how it happened. He's a shell of himself. He even though the yardage is there, but just throughout the season, how he's looked in some game. Just let's take the Arizona game for example.
They were terrible.
He was terrible. I think what they averaging, Billy, anybody know, or Chris or Rod, 17 points a game, I think.
Man, they've only scored over 20 points
once.
So that might be why.
And they took an L when they did that against Kansas City.
So that might be why right there.
Or the people saying that Pete Carroll took a Geno Smith and he doing the same thing he did when he had Russell West. I mean, not Westbrook, but Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Maybe he's terrible right now.
Coach Jeezy.
Yeah.
You can go up and down, and Jeff alluded to it earlier. You can go up and down the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
All the quarterbacks are garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got Kirk Cousins in the Pro Bowl, not because somebody is not going. This dude is like first voting Pro Bowl, and nobody liked Kirk Cousins, dog, for years.
And it's crazy too because every quarter AFC is dope. Really, I mean, you think about it, you can't name not one garbage quarterback in the AFC right now.
Yeah, the hot ones over there. All the hot ones, they over there on that side.
Yeah, like I said, man, the quarterbacks for the NFC, like I said, you got Hurts, Cousins, and Geno Smith, but look at you. You want to go put Daniel Jones in the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna put Washington quarterback in the Pro Bowl. Kyler Murray hurt. And he been as my man Bubba does like to say trash.
Yeah,
he trash this year.
Matthew Stafford haven't played. He out for the year.
Yeah, Jared Goff. I mean, Rodgers. He ain't,
though
garbage.
Carolina. They've been playing musical chairs with quarterbacks.
You putting Brock Purdy in there.
Oh yeah, because what's called he started out with Trey Lance, then you went to Jimmy G, now Purdy, and then our quarterback he missed 4 games.
5.
Yeah, 5. He
on the Pro Bowl list.
He ain't on the Pro Bowl list.
Who?
Dak.
Oh, he's not on there.
No, he's not. He's throwing 20 touchdowns, 12 interceptions with 2,400 yards. Now, if he's played all season. And we got the same record now, he probably would have been in place of Geno Smith, because he probably would have been thrown for 3,400 yards or something like that.
And about 18 interceptions.
Hey, but he's still been on the Pro Bowl list though,
which is not good.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the NFC is right now. It's like you. Oh, and then the Saints quarterback, you gonna put Red Rifle in there?
Right. Nope.
Who else you got? I mean, let's look at the team. Who else? I mean, it's just terrible, man. Like
it's terrible. That's why Brady went to the NFC East, because he saw all them young guns in that AFC. That's why he went to the NFC, because he saw the young guns in the AFC.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's smart. He got a Super Bowl doing it.
He did the smart thing. And that's why I say, man, this NFC, man, is gonna be wide. To me, it's gonna be wide open for a while. Because Brady gonna retire soon. Rodgers go either retire or go to the AFC, in my opinion. and it's just gonna be wide open. Mm-hmm. And whoever make the better moves in the NFC these next 3 or 4 years, they gonna be on top.
If Derek Carr, if the Raiders would have been in the NFC, Derek Carr would have made the Pro Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson would have made the Pro Bowl. He would have been in the NFC.
Tua would have made the Pro Bowl.
He sure would have.
Yeah.
Man, it's a host of characters over there, host of quarterbacks over there in the AFC, man.
Yeah, the AFC is like.
Hey, that's why, like I said, that playoff picture, like we talked about earlier, man, it's up for the grabs because you don't have that one quarterback that, like, you don't have even with Brady getting there, he's not gonna go on a run, and even Rodgers, if Rodgers snuck in there, he's not gonna go on a run with the type of team he has. So, like, it's still wide open. Whereas the AFC, like I said, that quarterback play, I don't know. But before we get on the other positions, we talked about Kevontae Turpin as the returner.
And, my God!
And me and Larry, we had a debate about this when it happened. He said, "Why is he on the Pro Bowl?" And I say because he's the only return guy who plays kick return and punt return. So he's double duty. What do y'all think on his making the Pro Bowl? Is it justified?
I was a little surprised when I saw it, but I can't speak on it too much because I hadn't really seen what else the NFC had to offer. But had the guy returned the kick, or does he lead the NFC in average?
He just, his average is real good, and his long has been 63 yards.
But you could put somebody back there that can do the same thing he can do, and he not even on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Pollard was our returner, but he's been more of a offensive weapon here lately.
No, I'm talking about you put McCaffrey back there.
But see, he's not he can, but he's not.
That's how he got in the league. He a returner.
And plus, he just got traded too.
He a returner.
Tyreek Hill, that's how Tyreek Hill got in the league.
Mm-hmm. McCaffrey a returner. He did it at Stanford. He'll return.
So this is gonna be everybody's homework this week. See, look at the games this week coming up, and you look at everybody return, man, in the NFC, and you tell me who is better than Turpin or who deserves to be in.
Man, that's a lot of work, dude.
I mean, don't you got NFL Sunday ticket?
Man, you put a superstar back there to return it with a name. You don't put no Turpin in no Pro Bowl.
Hey, hey, but that's how he made it. That's how he made his mark, though, coming out of the USFL and all that, man. And that's how he made the roster when he returned those 2 kicks in preseason. Like, I think they looking at that. They kick it away from him a lot of times on kickoff return because if he catch it, he go come out the end zone 5-6 yards deep anyway. He'll still bring it out. So I think that's how they looking at, and he does both. He's the only one in the league that does both.
Man, I'm looking at the wide receivers.
For which conference?
NFC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
AJ Brown, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, Terry McLaurin. Is that the best the NFC has to offer?
They both. Well, I know 2 of them. Well, I know 3 of them 1,000 yards. I know Lamb got over 1,000. Jefferson got over 1,000, and Brown got over 1,000. And I mean, let's go down the list. We'll go from the NFC East. Giants don't have nothing. And then 3 of the receivers are out the NFC East.
I'm gonna say, Adams gone.
Adams is gone.
Mm-hmm.
What DJ Metcalf? What is he? What is DJ Metcalf doing this year?
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf
doing something. Gino made it. Gino made it. He's doing something.
So,
man, I can think of 10 AFC wide receivers. I can think of 10 AFC wide receivers.
Debo Samuel, he must be struggling this year.
He was injured. He been injured.
Injured, yes.
Okay. So Debo's struggling. Okay,
Cooper Kupp out for the year.
He hurt.
So then Tampa Bay receivers, they not just that great this year. Detroit best receiver was they tight end, and they got rid of him.
Yeah.
TJ Hawkinson, he made the Pro Bowl on the end with Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina don't got no top notch receivers, and then Michael Thomas for the Saints, he been hurt.
2 years gone.
So Bill, I mean, hey, you know, it's just like in high school playoffs. When Larry and them won in 2016, because everybody was like, I think one of the guys said, well, DeSoto go win because they're in Division 2 this year in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes it's just when you get in the playoffs, I mean, the year that's a down year for some time. And so, hey, players are taking advantage of it, man.
Yeah, this is a basement year for the NFC, dog. I'm looking at Kirk Cousins and Geno Smith.
That's what I have been saying all week long.
Year, dog.
Yes.
Hey, this a bad year. It's a bad year. Because you look at the AFC, you got Hill, Diggs, Adams, and Jamar Chase.
And it doesn't even stop there, bro.
I know.
They don't.
So Chase is on the list, right?
Yeah.
And he was hurt.
He the fourth receiver. He not starting though.
But it don't matter. He
on the list.
He was out a few games and still made it.
He was out 2 games.
He on the list.
Yeah, so that let you know how tough that side is. Cause
you got Waddle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And quiet as kept. Regardless of who come out the NFC in the NFC for the playoffs, the AFC gonna be considered the favorite. Just because of the conference, how deep it is.
How competitive it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is just me speaking. If Philadelphia or Dallas don't make the Super Bowl, the NFC gonna get blown out.
What about the 49ers?
Man, Brock Purdy,
49ers, man, don't sleep on the 49ers. I'm telling you.
Say, man, I'm not believing in no Brock Purdy. If a Mr. Irrelevant get to the Super Bowl and win it, then man.
Well, I don't think they're gonna win, but I also think they're not gonna get blown out because their defense gonna keep them in the game.
Man, Brock Purdy, he ain't gonna look too pretty.
If they defense keep them in games and they running game, they're gonna get Debo back. He may not have to do all that much.
Yeah, for real.
But I'm saying, like, but whoever they play and they get down and they force him to have to pass and drop back. You know, you get down, you get up. If the team get up on you and he's forced to have to throw the ball a lot, man, defensive coordinators, they go scheme for that dude, man.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying, Jeff. The thing is about C-Mac and Deebo Samuels is that they can get the ball 3 to 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, and they can take it 15, 20. So that's why they are really wide backs. They running backs and wide receivers. They can get the ball around the line of scrimmage and take it to the house.
Yeah, man. You know, he's a Swiss Army knife, dude.
Well, you know, I'm like Steph Curry. I'm still sleeping on the 49. I'm still sleep.
You better wake up.
Yeah, because that boy, he looks cool and calm.
Hey, Jeff, you better get you an alarm clock.
I saw him at Iowa State, man, beat my Longhorns, Doc. That dude right there got 4 years in, bro. He done played some football.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
My problem is, has he? The only problem, he hasn't faced, them boys from the AFC though, them quarterback.
No, he
with them. Because they gonna score. They gonna put 30, 40 up.
That's why I say if anybody besides Dallas or Philly make it, I think it'll be a blowout because, like you said, Robert, Mahomes and Josh Allen, them jokers they gonna make you have to score with them, and Brock Purdy ain't gonna keep up with them.
Hey, as a matter of fact, Kansas City already put up 40-something on or at least 30 plus on San Francisco early this year.
Yeah, with Jimmy G.
With Jimmy G.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, yeah. And Reed here, they'll make that dude look like a high school quarterback playing for Sunset High School or something.
Not East Oak Cliff, dog.
Yeah, hey, I know you with the skyline and everything, and Latimer with the Wilma Hutchins.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I don't know. But hey, that's the Pro Bowl, man. But I mean, they got people like Minka Fitzpatrick making the Pro Bowl.
You mean the best free safety in the NFL? You mean him?
I'll get right to he don't. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah. He's either number one or two, arguably number one.
He's the only free safety to start. Each conference only got one free safety.
So what position does James play?
He's strong. Him and Jordan Poyer, they strong safety.
Okay, he's strong.
So it's only. So each conference got one fullback and one free safety.
Who made it for the NFC free safety?
NFC is Diggs, Quandre Diggs.
University of Texas Longhorns, baby.
Yeah, we got 3 Longhorn fans on here. Yeah. then we got 0 U right there.
Ooh, at 0 U, right? 49 to nothing.
hey, look at Billy. I'm gonna tell you how bad it got one year. With me and Robert, we Longhorn fans. It got so bad that he texted us and said, "If you ain't got one of these logins, I don't want to hear nothing." It was a student ID code because he graduated from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It got so bad.
Got it with that one, boy.
Man, Robert said, "Oh man, he want to go there all day."
Oh man, I ain't even too much watch it this year.
Real quick, we flipped that boy from Hawaii, that linebacker, that 4-star linebacker. We got him.
Oh, Texas got him?
Russell. Yeah. Hey man, this has been one of my best recruiting classes in about 10 years, man.
Right. Yes.
And you still gonna need Mac Brown to win it. For being honest.
Alabama has a habit of knocking out our quarterbacks, bro.
And I don't know why. That is so true. That is true. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Longhorn fan, but the year that they knocked, what was it, McCoy out?
Yeah, Colt McCoy.
Yeah, they had a real good chance to win that.
They were gonna win that one.
Yeah.
And that was Nick Saban first NCAA championship win for Alabama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that Manning boy coming in next year?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll probably start over what's called.
I don't think so, bro.
I'm gonna tell you how
Queen Ewers.
I'm gonna tell you how they're gonna play it. It's gonna be Queens to lose. But soon as he mess up or lose a game, they throwing Manning out there.
Right.
They gonna make him come off the bench first. But they gonna get to the old boy Queen who already there. But soon as he start messing up or lose a game, it's pretty much a done deal.
Because man, the deal is what I come to find out in college football. Look how old these teams are that are in the championship games, man, in the playoffs, right? Look how old these quarterbacks are. You know what I'm saying? Your boy down in Georgia, he's 25. Our quarterback is 19.
How TCU quarterback? Like 28?
Megan, he
Does
old. No,
that
no,
Look at-
no. He about 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He about 24.
Hey, he older than some NFL coaches.
He might be a military baby. You never know, man.
Yeah, he about 24, 23, 24. He coming out.
Mm-hmm. He better.
Max Dugan. Max Dugan is his name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, it's all about being in that system for some years, man.
Mm-hmm. I know the semifinals is the 31st. The championship is what?
Man, it's probably gonna be January something.
Yes. Let's see.
The 7th?
I'm trying to see if
Somewhere around there.
I'm trying to see if we'll be back on before. I know we come on Tuesday. We'll be able to make our predictions.
Yeah, that sound about right.
Man, it's gonna be Georgia and Michigan, bro.
You think so?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
Georgia,
I want Michigan to win, but I'm just looking at the matchup. I just think TCU faster. I think they're a little faster than Michigan. If Michigan can't run the ball, they in trouble.
They in trouble. I agree with that.
If
I agree with
Michigan
that.
can't run the ball, they are in trouble.
I agree with that.
So,
because TCU got 3 wide receivers.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
TCU good this year, man. I get to them. They lost to K-State. It is.
No, they didn't lose nobody.
Who?
Oh, yes, they did.
Yeah,
overtime in the Big 12. Yeah. Overtime.
Yeah.
That championship game gonna be January 9th, that Monday.
January 9th. What day is that? A Tuesday?
That's
Monday.
a Monday.
Monday.
We go back in. So we can pick our quarterfinals, and then we can come back and pick the national championship on the 3rd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got Georgia and TCU.
Georgia, Michigan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. See, I'm in the Big 12, and if we ain't going, I don't want nobody else to go. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna go with TCU and Georgia, and Georgia take it all. So
I got Bill Georgia. I got Bill Georgia, and Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing. You say Georgia, TCU,
mm-hmm. and Georgia overall.
Georgia
I got
overall.
Georgia TCU. I'm with Georgia.
Watch TCU let me down. Watch they let me
I
down.
say Georgia and Michigan.
Georgia and Michigan all day long.
Watch TCU let me down.
Yeah.
ECU not gonna beat Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, so we got.
You got them down?
Yeah. And I got Georgia and TCU. So
hold on. What was yours?
mine was Georgia, TCU.
Oh, okay. Who you got overall?
Oh, I got Georgia. I'm scared of TCU to go because them Bulldogs. I would go TCU, but them Bulldogs gonna be too much in the championship.
Yeah. And a whole
what you got overall, Billy?
Georgia.
Okay, what about you, Chris?
Georgia, Michigan.
I mean, who you got overall?
Oh, Georgia.
Judge, you got Georgia overall?
Mm-hmm.
I got
Man, they
Georgia.
gotta see my pro team. Look how many people they put in the pros in the first round last year.
Jay Harvey, who you got overall?
Georgia.
Overall?
Yep.
All right. So, I mean, that's...
Bro, they haven't lost a game in 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
They put 7 people in the first round last year, and look what they got this year.
They still do.
Yeah.
They just took Alabama's spot. and just.
But hey, man, after National Signing Day that happened on December 21st, so far Alabama's ranked number 1, Georgia's ranked number 2, and them Longhorns number 3.
Keep going.
Hook 'em.
OU was number 8 or 9.
We still in commit.
Yeah.
We still in commit.
Hey, in the words of Dion, we coming.
I know. Already.
Hey, Bill. Bill, quick question. I know we were talking top thing before we went live, man. You do tax. You want to start advertising your tax company on the show, man? So.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. The name of my company is called TaxPert.pro. I got on my logo, right?
Type it in the comments.
Behind it.
Type it in the comment section if you can, and then we'll start advertising it, man. Just to get you out there, people. Man, Bill.
On a private chat or comments?
You can put on comments. Might have somebody out there that knows somebody that need.
Yeah, I normally go off a word of mouth. Like this is an example.
I ain't no I ain't part of no organization, but Bill part of those gorillas where they hit their chest.
You know I'm an alpha.
What's they song? I was raised in the hood. Look.
No.
Yes, sir.
I'll send it to you, man. I don't know how.
No problem. But I started throwing it out there, man, for you.
Appreciate you, baby.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man.
TaxPert.pro. That's the name of the company. TaxPert.pro.
Okay.
TaxPert.pro.
Yes, sir.
Chris got a hat.
Oh, you got. Hey, anything better than that darn still that. Hey, matter of fact, I don't know why. Oh, they were representing Franco Harris. The other day they was at somewhere sports bar paying homage to Franco Harris, and it was a lot. Of, you know, his future wife. He just sucked her into being a Steelers fan. I was like, boy, I guess that's what comes with the territory, huh?
That's right. That's right.
All right, man. Next Tuesday, any topic, anything off the top. Well, Jonathan threw out there. He called me one day. He threw out there top point guards all time.
Yeah.
Top point guards all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told her that I write that down and.
I guess honor that, if y'all don't mind, man, talk about what the Brooklyn Nets are doing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They don't stop all that drama going on, dog. All that chit chat has stopped.
Hey, the season ain't over yet though.
Yeah, they 10-1 in December, right? I saw KD talking today, and they said 10-1 in December.
9-0. They 9-0 in their last 9 games.
Yep.
So we got top point guards all time. The Brooklyn Nets situation.
Man, that's gonna be tough. I mean, I can sit and name a whole bunch of point guards.
There's a bunch of point guards.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why you say all time make you think.
See, my thing is, before we even get started, would you even consider LeBron a point guard?
No.
He's a fool.
Because that's what he played.
Man, do they
When he first got
even
in the
say
league,
1, 2, 3, 4,
then
5
they
now
changed
anymore, dog?
You know what? To be
Now
honest, they don't.
Nah,
they call it
I don't even think they go 1 through 5 positions anymore.
They call them three. They call them 3 and Ds. They never called that back in the day. 3 and D. They never said 3 and D back in the day.
No.
Nah, the only to me right now, the only true point guard he's his career is winding down is Chris Paul. I don't think it's because he got like Luca, Steph, Harden, LeBron. They handle the ball. They may get assists, but they also probably lead their team in scoring too.
Right.
So I don't really see these guys as just pure point guard. They may say point guard, but not in the
Yeah,
true sense.
that's why I was saying, dude, would you consider LeBron, and all the other ones that's got the iffy positions?
I feel like this: if you weight him as a point guard more than anything else, put him in your all time. That's how I see it.
Same thing for Magic. He played all 5 positions.
But he was a point guard, though.
But he a point guard. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he also didn't lead the team in shot attempts. That was still Kareem or Worthy.
I finna say because he had some more dogs with him.
But, I mean, I don't know. Curry, people got him up there as a point guard, but Draymond Green runs that offense. So I don't, it's I don't know.
True. Yeah. Well, I sound like I need to do some homework.
Hey, who's the LA Clippers point guard?
Reggie Jackson.
Ralph didn't say Reggie Jackson.
Steve.
Seriously.
Reggie Jackson, aka Samuel Jackson.
To be honest with you, Paul George. He playing everything right now.
Yeah, the game is morphed.
Who is the Milwaukee Bucks point guard?
Giannis.
Holiday.
No, it's that other boy. They have a more of a kind of a
what? Well, you got a Holiday.
What's his name? Drew Holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? You got to look at too with teams like who has the ball in their hand majority of the times too. Like with the Lakers, you got LeBron who has it a lot. With Mavericks, you got Luka who has it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at these teams.
But Luka point guard though.
Yeah, he's 6'7" too. If he
point.
The point guard is taller than the power forward these days.
that PG is gonna be all over the place. Because
Jonathan threw that topic out there to me. So I hope you got a strong list when it come to it, because you threw that topic out there.
So the question would be: are we talking about of all time? Have they retired?
All time. Retired or current. It don't even matter. We'll do one list. Retired / current. They all together.
Unless you want to do all time and right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you want to do all time right now, that it's still gonna be hard for right now though, because the guys in the league right now ain't, but we can do all time right now.
You know what? Let's do that, because all time I think everybody in here gonna say Magic. But today's point guard, we can rank them kind of like by era. Because Magic era is Magic, not even close. Then we could do in the last, I don't know, 15 years, I guess, this era.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to do that?
Some point guards besides Magic. You got Kidd, you got Stockton. I mean, I can keep going. I mean,
I know.
So
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, you got Isaiah. I mean, ooh, that's why I say it's gonna be
You got
tough.
Oscar.
You got Tony Parker.
Got Tony Parker, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, but all of them fall behind. I mean, 1 is a lot, and then 2 through 10, we can, it probably be all over the board.
Steve
Yeah.
Nash.
You got Nad, yeah, man, yeah. True point guards go all day.
Gary Payton.
He the glove.
Glove.
I'm gonna tell y'all somebody he would have been on this list had he not got hurt. Penny Hardaway. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Hey,
man,
man. Grant Hill was unstoppable. I don't know. He was a forward, wasn't he? A 3.
Yeah, he was the first LeBron James.
Small forward, but he probably could play point. But
Hey, man.
small
It
forward.
was one point in his career, even Scottie Pippen couldn't hold him, man.
Man, what years were these? Because every time I looked up, Grant Hill was hurt.
These were
Every
the
time I
Detroit
looked
years.
up, he was hurt.
These were the Detroit years. When he went to Orlando
With the
that's when
feelers,
he
the
started
Grant
getting
Hill
hurt.
with the feelers. Yeah, I remember them days.
He never played.
Who never
He never
played?
played for him. Always hurt.
Who?
It's supposed to be him and T-Mac.
Right. But when
Yep.
when you're right, when he left Detroit, that was a
but
wrap for
he was
that
always
Man,
hurt.
man.
he stayed hurt.
Oh, that boy was cold though.
Mavericks down by 8.
I ain't gonna have to hear old boy mouth. They better come on with it.
And Brunson not playing, so you know he really go talk Noah.
Mm-hmm.
But Luke got 37.
Man,
Yeah. The Knicks are hitting every 3 they take.
Y'all got to do a major trade, bro. Y'all
Right.
need somebody beside Luka.
we playing a lot of ice, and I don't really like it. Luka got 35. What everybody else got?
We'll make a trade. It'll be a trade soon. Don't worry.
Is it that trade that's been making a little noise?
Trey Young.
Trae Young.
Bring him here.
To where
Man, I don't know how.
Vegas say we got the best eye.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vegas say we got the best eye. Did you see what they said though? The 12.
Hey,
I didn't see that.
Well, see, I don't know if Billy. I don't know if you're a Mavericks fan. I know Chris is.
No, I'm not.
Chris.
Quick.
I want to be clear. I want to be crystal clear about that.
So we got
ever since that 19 what draft was that 1984 85 that 1985 draft. Ever since that draft, I haven't been a Mavericks fan.
It's about the Deadly Strength draft.
Yep.
The Uwe Blob draft.
Wow.
Hey, listen, but here it is. I don't know if we give up that much with what was it, Hardaway, Josh Green, Jaden Hardy. It's
24, 25, 26.
But now some of them were pick swaps though. Well, we'll still keep our pick, but we'll just swap picks.
Oh, okay.
Oh. But one of them was a straight up giving a pick away. That if we gave up all that, we'll still have Luka, Trae Young, Christian Wood, Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber, Reggie Bullock. No, they'll be giving Hardaway up, I think.
Yeah, Hardaway.
But hey, if y'all can work out a deal where y'all can keep Hardaway if y'all still want him, that'd be dope too.
No, they didn't get rid of Hardaway.
Okay.
Thank you. Somebody else agree. I've been saying that.
That was Tim Hardaway Sr. Y'all better not trade that dude.
Sorry, man. Look at I don't know. You sent that trade early, didn't you, Lam?
Uh-huh.
I don't know who. I don't know. It's hard to say though.
I don't like it because they're gonna be out there like Carlton and Will Smith fighting over the ball. I don't like. They both of them need the ball in their hand.
It's saying we would give a Hardaway, Finney Smith, Josh Green, Jaden Hardy, 2024 swap. 2025 we'll give a 2026 will be a swap. Then 2027, 2028 will be a swap, and then we give up 2029.
Damn, that's 10 years from now.
Yeah, man, that's right.
And then we'll get Trae Young, but a couple of them are swap picks.
With Luka?
So basically, whoever had the highest pick,
then Atlanta would get the better pick with. So
yeah.
like say if it was like 15, Atlanta got 18, Dallas would get 18, Atlanta get 15.
Mm-hmm.
Trae Young and Luka ain't gonna work, bro.
That's what I said. They'd be like Will Smith and Carlton fighting over the last shot.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't like that one. I don't like the trade. Not giving all that up and getting Trae Young. I mean,
but y'all be better than what y'all is now.
We can't say
that y'all might be fighting over that ball.
We can't necessarily say we'll be better because you losing a guy in Josh Green who's coming into his own. You losing the Dorian Finney-Smith. You know, you losing glue guys for a guy who can score 25, 30 a game, but he go get worked on the defensive end. You know,
and who's gonna play point?
I don't know, but that's not
really matter these days.
That's not the first. I'm not jumping on that first trade though. I'm not jumping on that one. And
I think more teams need to get involved if you do something like that. I think you need a third team.
Well, it'll have to be a third team because if we giving up like we giving up 4 players and only getting one back, then we would have to have a third team to get some players back.
Yeah, because the Mavericks would need a big coming back if you're gonna lose Finney Smith, because you already kind of weak on the front line anyway.
You'll have Woods and JaVale.
And we'll still have Bullock and then Cleveland, but he hurt right now. And you have Powell.
Powell is just like not having nobody.
They better go back and get Boban.
Boban.
You know, Luka, he down for that.
Hey, we down 4 right now, so we rolling now.
Yeah, then where they playing because Hardaway don't want to. I just be quiet. Hardaway, he be making me mad.
You know who else is terrible on this team and got like drastically worse is Bullock. Bullock can't hit a basket if the basket was 10 feet wide.
You see him out here missing.
Yeah, he won for 6 from 3-point range, man.
You don't even have to guard him. You just turn your back and walk and get the rebound because he's not going to make the shot.
Hey, so Billy, who your team, man?
I just watch basketball, man. I like the Golden State Warriors, but I just watch basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. Back in the day, I was a Bulls fan when Jordan was there.
Hey, we are a Bulls fan. We got a classmate, man. I'm gonna tell you, we used to go to his house and he would bet on anybody to beat Jordan.
Reggie Miller. He'll lose his last dollar over Reggie Miller trying to beat Jordan. I used to take
a lot of money, dog.
Nah, we was in high school, man.
Take all this money.
And he didn't want Jordan to win for nothing.
He lost a lot of money, bro.
He did.
Yeah, so well, fellas, I know we'll talk before then. We might not see each other, but it'll be the new year, but we got 2 topics so far. We'll come up with some more by then, you know.
Yeah, there's gonna be something during the week that happens that we can throw in the mix.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm dropping a little stuff in the text,
Mm-hmm.
The group text.
Yeah. One week, man, we could come here. We just had that random talk. Everybody got their own topic, and we pick it back on that person, whatever they topic is.
Okay.
Okay, that'll work.
That'll work.
All right.
Yeah, so.
Well, guys, let's wrap this one up then, y'all.
Let's wrap it up.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Hey, tell your people, man. Tell your people, man, to go on YouTube, subscribe, man. We doing big things, man. We doing big things on here, man. We having good topics. Tell them to subscribe so they can check us out.
All right.
Okay. No doubt.
Hey, tell your wife to did make that cake?
No, my mother-in-law.
Oh, your mother-in-law will tell your mother-in-law it ain't even last 30 seconds. I put the microwave on 15 seconds. It was gone in 30.
Hey, he talking about this honey bun cake that my mother-in-law make.
Man, I ain't never had a honey bun cake.
Wow.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
Really?
But yeah, tell her appreciate it, man. And
Hey, I tell her to make you one whenever y'all get ready to say dun dun dun. All right, fellas, man.
All right, fellas.
All right, fellas.
have a good one.
All right, y'all.
Likewise.
Peace out.